Hey yo, it's Bren Lord. Welcome back to Britannia and Lordia. Where the Pope attacked us. I mean, what's up with that? And hopefully today we can take Constantinople, perhaps. Defend our borders from the north. Looks like the Germans are actually getting a pretty big army there, so we may have to worry about them. Hopefully not. And hopefully we may be able to take Rome as well, which would be very nice. But I wouldn't really count on any of that. But it's all hopes. And trading with the Moors, always good. Same map information that we saw before. So that's fine. And everything's looking pretty good. Except if the Papal States attack Bologna, then we might lose that. But that's really the only problem we see. And Sicily wants it. Actually, I think we're going to take that for now. Until we can finish this deal with the Pope, I want to be peaceful with Sicily. So I don't have to worry about that. And get their map information, too. See if they have any extra settlements. Looks like they do. It looks like they have 2 settlements down in the desert. So, there's that. We'll go check that out real quick. Actually, we'll have to wait until Milan's next turn. Never mind. And Crusade was called to Jerusalem. Yeah, okay, that makes sense because the Egyptians are growing in power and Jerusalem is definitely the holy site. And that's going to be one of the settlements that we have to take to win the campaign according to my rules. So, we will have to do that eventually. France, we've improved relations with. Thessalonica is completed construction there, so things looking good. Probably diplomat. We've improved relations with France because we voted for their Pope. That's probably why. And let's go around and build cheap buildings that improve happiness. So we can increase tax rates, so we can get more money, so we can build buildings that get more money and just kind of, you know, increase like that. It doesn't look like the Byzantines are really trying too hard to take back their settlements. And it's kind of weird that there's 2 settlements right next to each other like that, but there's 2 down here like that too. But yeah, I guess the Byzantines really don't care. They're not trying to defend either of these settlements here, so we'll be able to pick them off. And maybe the Hungarians can take the castle to the north. Papal States still haven't siege attacked Bologna yet, which is perfectly fine with me. Next turn we'll try to siege attack Rome itself. And we should maybe be able to take it. Crusade called Jerusalem. We saw that. And we're number 2 in the world now, unfortunately. We've fallen a little bit, but hopefully we can get back. And hostilities cease. Yes, they did. Everything else is looking good. I think we're only at war with the Papal States, which is very interesting. And that could put us at odds with all the rest of the Catholic nations. But we got Venice to help defend us. So if that gets bad, we can do that. And looks like Milan here is actually running out of money. We got a lot of troops that really do not need to be commissioned, but I'd rather defend my borders here against the French and the Germans. Speaking of which, we're going to send over some cavalry to help defend Bern. Bern is more important. It's more of a chokehold to defend the rest of our realm, and Dijon does not have very solid defenses as it is. Bologna is very unhappy because of the siege, so we're going to crank down the tax rate for now. And Rome only has the Pope, a unit of crossbowmen, and a unit of spearmen, so we should be able to handle it, I would think. And actually, we don't have any siege equipment right now. We could draw our forces up to try to defend Bologna, but I think if we just build 2 siege towers and ram, I think we should be able to get that. We can build that in 1 turn, and the next turn we can siege assault. And hopefully the Papal States will not siege assault Bologna, and we can get Rome and eliminate the Papal States, which will make that a rebel army. And therefore, we will be fine. That's kind of the hope. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, they didn't siege attack, so good, good. And it's over to Venice's turn again, where okay, the Crusade grows. Holy Roman Empire and Hungary have joined the Crusade. That is fine. That means the Holy Roman Empire is probably not going to attack us if they're busy on a crusade. Egypt and Hungary, I guess Egypt and the Holy Roman Empire and Hungary would have to be at war because of that. And it looks like the Moors and Sicilians are at war, so that's probably why they wanted to cease fire. They were planning, or they saw that there was a large Moorish force attacking their castle down there, so they wanted to cease fire. That makes sense. And we took one of their better settlements. So, ha! Yeah. And we'll garrison our cardinal here. We need a lot of conversion in the settlement, so that is what they're going to do. And, yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Venice isn't really doing too much of late. They're just kind of sieging a couple Byzantine settlements, slowly taking them. Actually, what I'd like to do is I'd like to trade map information with our factions here, just to make sure we got fully updated map info for both factions. That'll be nice. There we go. Accept that. And now I can see exactly what's going on everywhere, to our knowledge. And Florence is ready to upgrade. Very cool. We can upgrade that to a city. And Naples is ready to upgrade to a large city, but we can't quite afford that. We'll wait until next turn. Mission failed. Blockade port. Oh, yeah. We got a ceasefire with them, so we would have to fail that mission. And diplomatic information, same as last time. Relations improved with Bradenia for some reason. And we're still number 2 to Egypt, which, if we take Rome, I would imagine we'd probably be back to number 1. Because Rome is a pretty big settlement. And just checking everything else before we launch the attack on Rome itself. And try to take out the Pope. And, yeah. Okay, everything else is looking pretty good for Milan. Not really any unwanted armies or anything, so it's all looking good in that front. Build a grain exchange in Dijon, because that's pretty cheap. Oh, we can do that, so. Yeah. We'll save it and attack Rome here, who only has a few buildings. But, with 2 siege towers and a ram, we should be able to get up on the walls pretty easily. And Pope Alexis has... The Pope has a basic garrison, like any other unit, basically. Like any other general, I should say. So he's not like any... He doesn't have, like, super troops or anything. Pope's super troopers. He's just got normal guys. But he is still a very tough unit to defeat, so we'll have to try very hard. But we do have definitely the advantage of numbers. We have plenty of spearmen to handle him, so I think we'll be fine. We'll probably lose a few men taking the walls and such, but past that, I don't foresee any problems. And, Prince should have no other aim in fought, but war, its organization, discipline. Machiavelli, I'm actually studying him this year in one of my classes, so it'll be interesting to see if I come across that quote at all. And we'll wait for a speech here. Zoom around the army. It's kind of annoying that you have to wait, but again, I won't show him for all the battles, just the battles that I think are important. Killing the Pope is important.
At them, you noble soldiers, spare not the sword or the axe, the spear or the lance. A moment's work, and all will be one.
Yeah! Is that it? Oh. Wow, that was a great speech. Good, good. I'm glad I waited for that. Oh, boy. Anyway, we're going to put our siege towers up as quick as we can. Get our ram. We do not want a crossbowman on the ram. We'd rather have infantry on the ram. So we'll fix that problem. Although the Genoese crossbowman is, I think that's how it's pronounced, Genoese. Genosian. I like Genosian. I don't know. Anyway, they probably have enough defensive stats to actually be effective on a ram, but I'd rather have our militia spearmen do that. And we'll go. Get our ram to attack the gate, get our siege tower to attack the wall, get our other siege tower to attack the wall, and move in with our troopers. We could probably get our crossbowmen to shoot at the enemies on the walls as well, so that'll be fun. Move up here, and let's see. Yeah, they got their crossbowmen on the walls. That's smart. And it looks like they're firing. Pavet's crossbowmen are the best crossbowmen in the game. Or I'm not sure exactly. Pavet's crossbowmen. The Pavese is that big shield on the back. The Genoese crossbowmen have them as well. But the Genoese crossbowmen are just called... Actually, I think the Genoese crossbowmen are the best. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. They're all pretty good, though, as far as range units. And they'll come down here, and hopefully the Genoese crossbowmen should be able to fire back at the Pavese crossbowmen and do some damage. And our spearmen should be able to get this ram up here without too much problem. And we'll outflank these Pavese crossbowmen with our troops, and should be able to take them out pretty easily. And yeah, just kind of waiting for that. Kind of watching the troops. They're getting shot by the Pavese crossbowmen, but not too bad casualties. They got the Pope sitting in the town center, and they got their other unit. I'm not sure where, but
we need to act.
Seems fine. Genoese crossbow. Let's see if we can do some damage to the Pavese. See, they have pretty good stats. They have 15 defense and 12 missile attack, so pretty good. And we'll see if they can do any damage. Unfortunately, we launched our salvo when they had their shields turned to us, so that's not going to do anything. Unfortunately. That's kind of a shame. Oh, they burned. Oh, they burned the ram and the siege tower? Oh, darn. Well, I guess we're going to have to take it with this one siege tower here. That's fine. We can... What?
Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves in the night. They will not be so lucky next time.
Do you know how hard it is to burn a siege tower? And we lost 2? Oh, my. Nothing is going right. Nothing. The Pope attacked us. They can't take the settlement. Because they're stupid bad luck. Well, anyway, the army we got here. We could go attack them now, but oh my gosh, they have actually some good armies. I don't know how they got mailed knights with no castle. Maybe they start with them or something, I don't know. But very threatening army. And our army's not that good. We can try to get some of these reinforcements here down. But they won't be able to reach us until next turn. Okay, we got 2 turns left, so I mean we have a shot. We'll build some more units here, cavalry militia and Genoese crossbowmen. We'll move this army up next turn. We should be able to combine them and then attack that army and defend. And Genoa build some more cavalry militia as well. And hopefully we should be able to do that. And we'll resiege Rome. Because we still have plenty of men there. It's not like we lost our force or anything. We just got pushed back. And we'll end the turn. And it should be okay as long as they do not siege. If they siege attack here, things are going to look bad. But if they don't, we should be okay. And did they retreat? It looks like they retreated. And Portuguese cardinal has died, unfortunately for Portugal. So they no longer get much of a say, unless they have multiple cardinals, which probably don't. And build some light buildings across the kingdom. We can build stuff everywhere. But we're pretty much out of money, so that's fine. Oh, we do have 2 rather large armies attacking, so that does make sense that we're kind of low on money. And we're going to save it. And yeah, we're not doing so good in score, but we'll end the turn. Back to Lordia. And the Council of Novus wants us to take Rome. Wow, okay. We'll try to do it. We'll attack here. Again, Rome is one of those places where you can attack that. You attack the settlement and you're on a bridge, as you can see. So, I mean, we'll be defending a bridge if that large army decides to attack us. So I feel confident. Merge my troops here. Gonna get rid of this one very injured unit. I don't want the morale penalties. Now I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Oh, excuse me, guys. It was kind of a funny sounding sneeze. Yeah. It is warm today, guys. Yeah. Very warm, very warm. And we got the AC on in our apartment, but it is not helping. It's not helping too much. I'm sweating. Hopefully I'm not getting sick, because that sneeze and sweat, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm getting sick, though. I feel fine. Except that sneeze kind of hurt, but... Shut up about the sneeze. No one wants to hear about your sneeze. We got some buildings built, but we don't really have enough money to really do too much building. Because I think the money... all the money got took into the large city upgrade for Naples. So that's fine. And we should be able to take Rome with these 2 armies. This army could try to intercept that incoming army. Although they probably will attack the army on the bridge. If they defeat that army, hopefully it will injure it enough so that the secondary army can come in and clean them up and then go attack Rome, and then Papal States won't have anything else to do. Germans are still posturing, and they haven't attacked. That's fine. I guess they're just going to chill. And the Byzantines have sallied forth from Smyrna. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what they got. They got some some peasants, and their general here, who has a guard dog. The picture of the dog is kind of derpy. Just, eh? You're a dog. I'm a dog. We got plenty of archers in this army, so we can counter their ranged cavalry with our archers, so that's fine. We'll probably just sit in line formation and kind of absorb the arrows and fire back with our own and defeat them with missile combat. Probably how this battle's going to go. To carry on war, three things are necessary: money, money, and yet more money. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's kind of what Rome Total War is all about. Campaign map, you're trying to raise money to raise troops so that you can do battle the best. That's what this game's all about, is battle. So, anyway, we're going to take our 4 units of spearmen here, line them up like so. And since these aren't crossbowmen, we can put them behind the line for safety, and they'll still be pretty effective, so we'll do that. That's why I do like normal archers better in most situations. Although crossbowmen are very devastating, especially if the enemy has very little cavalry. Crossbowmen are very useful, but general purpose, I like archers, standard archers better. And Venice has some very good standard archers that we'll hopefully see at some point. Hopefully be able to show that off, because they are pretty good. And they're going to move out there. I'm just going to call them Tortator, because I don't know how to say it. And as you can see, this place looks pretty nice. Got some pretty nice hills in the background and stuff. Pretty nice castle walls. All this stuff is good. And they're going to be engaging here. We should be able to shoot them down with our archers, like I said. There we go. Archers are in range. Are they firing at us? Not quite. Now they are. And, okay, it doesn't look like they're going to close in. And we don't need to act. I'm already acting. Look at that. Look at that archer salvo doing some damage over here as well. We're hitting this cavalry hard. And if the general decides to come in to attack our spearmen, that's fine. We can handle. We'll probably handle them with our cavalry component alone, so that's fine. All Byzantine bodyguards are probably some of the best, I would say, because they're cataphractoi. And we'll just kind of watch where their general's going. It looks like he's going to try to attack our mailed knights or our archers on the flank there. So let's get our spearmen to attack. Other than that, he doesn't really have much, or the commander doesn't really have much going on. We can attack these peasants with one of these units here. Pull this unit over to try to flank their general, and it should be relatively easy victory. And I'll get our general hit the middle, and oh, the peasants are routing without even fighting. That's always nice. And I'll move over these spearmen to flank these Byzantine cataphract general units, who are doing some decent work against their men, but not too bad. Our guys are getting shot by the missile cav a little bit, but our archers should be handling the missile cav, so I'm not too worried about it. And spearmen right to the back, and they're fighting to the death, which is perfect. That means that we get to, you know, kill their general. So.
He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
And he managed to rout, but hopefully we can kill him. It doesn't really matter, I guess. If we can take out this last unit here. There we go. Victory. End the battle. And we lost about 60 men. That's fine. 50 men-ish. 50 men-ish. And, yeah. So that went pretty well. And here's that quote again. Money, money, and more money. And we're kind of in financial hard spots with our factions right now, but that's fun. I think we can occupy safely here. I don't think there's any point to not occupying, I guess. So we will do that. And Poland wants an alliance with Lordia. Yes, exactly. We want a triple alliance. We have a triple alliance with Poland now. And the Papalic army has attacked us. He's got a decent commander, and the Pope is going to reinforce. Pope Alexius. All right. I don't know if we're going to win this, but we got the bridge advantage, and we got decent men. They have similar capability. I mean, they have Italian spear militia as well. So, fight to the last gasp. Yes, that's what we'll do. It's exactly what we'll do. And I need to take a drink, so I'll burr. Ah, there we go. And we have a nice, I have a kind of nice 4-day weekend because I only have morning classes on Friday, and Labor Day we have off of school. So we have a nice 4-day weekend, and we'll definitely listen to the speech here. It's probably going to be an epic speech because it's an epic battle. So yeah.
And so to battle. Try not to get killed, and when this is over, we'll drink to our continued good health. There will be some tedious work later, counting the enemy dead, I fear. But I'm sure a few fellows of good peasant stock can be prevailed upon to deal with any unpleasantness that will upset the festivities.
Okay.
These so-called servants of the Pope make a brave show, but that is not enough against the likes of us. False prayers will not turn aside our swords, nor will the false prayers of their leaders turn aside heaven's anger.
Use Pope hating.
Fully 3 in 4 of our foes stand before you.
I'd say fully all,
Shall we
but
show them
that's
how
fine.
bravely you can fight, no matter what the enemy? Let's to the fires, men. And if, once the enemy are broken, you should come across some nubile nymph or doxy who takes your fancy, keep your hands off her. Rank hath privileges. I get first pick.
No comment. I'm not sure why they cheered for that, but apparently this guy's a lecherous old fool of a commander. I don't know. That's fine. We'll put some units up here. Put a couple units guarding the bridge. We'll have reserve units, and we'll have our crossbowmen on the flanks to try to hit the enemy. And we should be able to handle them that way. I'm not sure about how well this is going to work on Medieval 2. I've never really done too many bridge defendings as Medieval 2. So, or as Medieval 2, I mean on Medieval 2. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to kind of play it like I play Rome Total War bridge defending, because I know how to do that very well. But we'll see how. It's probably a little different. Probably be a little harder.
Brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
And actually, what we're going to do here is we're going to create a little V-neck pattern here. Blockade the bridge. And we're going to bring in a third unit and kind of blockade the back here. And our crossbowmen are already firing, so that's pretty nice. They have pretty good range. It should be able to do some pretty good damage to the units on the bridge. Italian militia coming across first, which are still pretty good, mind you. And we're doing some good damage to them. You can just hear the meaty sounds of destruction, so it's very nice. And the Pavets crossbowmen are coming as well, so that's perfect. And they're just going to go an all-out charge to attack us here. That's fine. That's exactly what we want. Gives us an advantage. You know, we should be able to defend pretty well. I would imagine, at least. We'll see, though. And these units really didn't form up like I wanted them to. Ideally, I wanted that guy kind of like right there. But, you know, it's kind of fun. We'll move them back real quick.
It is unwise to praise the
And they're not sending their general across yet. They're just going to let all their infantry fight, which is totally fine. And holy cow, all these infantry right there are causing a lot of lag. All these models in one spot. Yeah, we may have some lag in this battle. Some lag problems. Sorry about that. But I guess that many models in one area is kind of hard. And their general and secondary general are moving in, along with their cavalry. And you don't see the Pope is coming over here. He's going to have to cross the bridge as well, the Pope and his little bodyguard. And we're losing quite a few men, actually. We need to get these guys in to reinforce right away. So seems like it. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a lot harder than a Rome Total War bridge defense, which is good because it's kind of game breaking, to be honest. the ability of, you know, just destroying a whole army very easily on a bridge. In Rome Total War was kind of game breaking. And see, they're definitely smart because they sent all their units over at once, and they're actually doing good. And we may have to send our general into the fray as well. I'll try to choose the right unit to attack. And I'll attack this unit over here. Actually, the mailed knights would probably be the best. And cry command, make sure nobody's about to rout. We're still doing good number-wise, basically, so that's fine. Get our general in here to fight, and all this lag. Holy cow. I've yet to have lag of this magnitude on this computer. So, yeah. But we got some lag in this battle because of all these models in one area, more so than anything. And there's one of their generals right there in the front lines, actually, so we can take them out. That would be pretty awesome. And as more people die, you know, we'll have less lag. And actually, we should probably have these crossbowmen fire into our own ranks, so we can hurt the enemy and our own guys, I guess. It sounds kind of bad, but I'm willing to risk some friendly fire to hurt them quite a bit with our crossbowmen. Otherwise, the crossbowmen really aren't going to be doing anything. And it's really hard to tell how the battle's progressing. We'll have to watch our general here, who's on the front line as well. And apparently we're winning the battle. That's very nice news. And the army of the Pope is definitely putting up a good fight. They're all wavering, though, so we may break them. And looks like they got some cavalry to get out there, which is interesting. And here comes the Pope. The Pope is coming with his 59 bodyguard. There he is, right there. He doesn't look any different. Unfortunately, they should have made the Pope look different. I mean, come on, it's the Pope. But he looks the same as any commander, and it looks like they came in with some cavalry. But our Genoese crossbowmen should be able to handle them in melee combat. Actually, or Genoese militia, they're not too bad in melee combat. I think they should be able to handle these mailed knights. They're spilling over the edges. And oh, some of their units are breaking and fighting to the death. This unit is doing something weird. But it looks like the battle's starting to swing into our favor. The lag is going away as more units are dying. So that's nice. So we're kind of back to normal speed again. A little lag. And now we're getting quite a few routes and breaking and fighting to the death here. So that's perfect. Our general are... Oh, he's in the back. That's perfect. Perfect. Our general's well defended. He's not going to die. Crossbowmen doing lots of damage. Oh. There, we are routing a lot of them right now. And we're destroying their army currently. Very nice. And we've already taken about 100 prisoners. And there we go. Was that the Pope? I'm not quite sure who that was. Let's check it. That was the leader of the other army. Okay. It makes sense that he would go down first. He's been fighting longer. And, yeah, since he died, holy cow, his whole army's going down. And that was the Pope, saying the enemy king.
We must press our advantage. Our men are under attack.
And
we need to act.
Kind of funny line. They're no less dead for being a worthy enemy. We kill them all the same. And it looks like a lot of them are routing and fighting to the death. So it's just gonna be a mop-up fest here. Look at the prisoner count in the bottom right, just going up exponentially there. So we're doing some really good damage.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
That's what we're doing. And we may be able to kill another general there. There's another general right there. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. I think we got him. We'll see in a second. There we go. Yes. Okay, we got another family member. So I think we've killed all their family members. So even if they somehow win, we've already won in that regard. And some of our units are very injured, actually. So this battle didn't go quite as well as I thought it would. And we're firing. Looks like they got some Pavés crossbowmen just chilling over here. One unit of them. And we're gonna have to take that out. I guess we'll just charge in our melee troops to take out the Pavés crossbowmen. And if they fail, we can send in our general. I'd rather not send in our general. And they'll charge across the bridge and attack them. Counterattack. Our guys are winded, but their morale should be devastated, so I'm not too worried about it. And there we go. Okay, so we'll continue the battle a little bit. We'll hunt them down a little bit. And then we'll end the battle. And all should be good in the hood. There we go. Heroic victory. We killed 1,500, and they killed quite a few of our men, but our army's still alive and kicking. The Papal States shouldn't have any more forces, so I'm not too worried about that. They might have a garrison in Rome, but, you know, we can just kind of wait that out. So very nice victory there. And, oh, actually, Rome is ours. So we get to take Rome here. We're just going to occupy Rome. We don't need to take it or anything. And candidate for adoption, might as well. Master Explorers Guild in Bradenia, that's fine. Papal election because we killed the Pope. We could vote for the French guy again. I don't want to vote for the Sicilian guy. And let's see if he got in. Yes, he did. Okay, so we got some good favor with him. Although, I guess maybe not. Milan voted for Sicily. So that's interesting. And Denmark's joined the crusade. So more guys that are joining the crusade. It's actually a kind of a legitimate crusade now. We built some ballista towers in Bradenia. We built some in Lordia. You know, ballista towers are very nice for siege defending. And things are looking good there. Cardinal promoted from Hungary. And, a Lordian cardinal has died, unfortunately. And our relations with Poland are outstanding now, so that's very cool. Very cool indeed. I believe we have outstanding relations with Hungary and Poland, so we shouldn't have to worry about being sneak attacked by them at all. And Venice's favor is very high. Milan's is lower now because of the fact that they didn't vote for them, apparently. And, yeah, Milan, Hungary, and Poland are all very high, as well as France. We're all in very good favor. Yeah. It looks like they're trying to cobble up some forces to defend Constantinople, but it's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen at all. So I don't know what you're trying to do. Anyway, we're going to save and end the turn. I guess we can get a Thieves Guild, that's fine. And I'm interested to see... I don't want 4 units of Curatio Standard. Why? Give me something else. Give me something else. Why this? This is not a good unit. Whatever. Papal election can't actually change anything. And we're #1 in the world again. Crusade grows. We saw that. Evio Perego, our priest, our cardinal, has died, unfortunately. Lordia has built that. We could get a heavy armor, which would allow us to get armored plate. But I think right now we need some... Yeah, might as well get an artist studio. No point in not. Italians are historically cultured about this time, so we might as well propagate that. And we'll build some other stuff here. Dijon can go ahead and build that. That'd be good for some happiness. And ooh, the Pope is still chilling here. I guess we're still at war with the Pope too, which is interesting.
You should face trial for heresy.
I guess the Papal States can't be eliminated then. The Pope just kind of exists. But we could kill the Pope until we get a Pope of our own. That would be interesting. We may indeed do that. That sounds horrible, but that...
With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle.
What do you think I clicked? Why did he go all the way over there? Oh, whatever. Anyway, we'll train some troops here. Actually, ooh, it's a good question. We'll merge first. I think I want to attack the Pope here. I want to kill the Pope again. Just snipe the Pope down with these crossbowmen. And you'll be able to see the armor-piercing power of these crossbowmen here. And how well they take out these cavalry. And I think our plan here is we're going to kill the Pope until we get a Lordian or a Bradenian Pope. I know that sounds horrible, but... I mean, that's not a bad strategy. Because then we get to control the... I've never had a Pope. So, we'll see how that rolls. And it's not like Milan's ever going to get recommunicated unless we get a Pope. I wonder if you get to choose who gets excommunicated and stuff. That would be cool. I don't know. Never had a Pope. And, oh, our crossbow can shoot from here. Holy cow. These guys have very nice range. And we'll be able to fire at the Pope. If the Pope tries to charge us, we can always counter with our spearmen. We have plenty of spearmen. And we should be able to knock the Pope down. He's got 41 garrison, or 41 units here. And first salvo. Lots of missing, but looks like we're doing quite a bit of damage. General bodyguards do have 2 HP, so the first couple of salvos are... Oh my gosh, it still did 7 damage. And yeah, the Pope realizes that, and he's going to have to charge now. And second salvo here. Gonna do some good damage because a lot of them lost their HP on the first salvo. So the second salvo should be... Oh my god. Oh, crossbowman. And it's already half... Yeah, they're already half dead. Holy cow. We'll select our spearmen. But I don't even know if we need them. Because this salvo here should knock out most of their... Oh my gosh. They're down to...
Slain by our brave soldiers.
Wow.
The enemy flees the battle.
This is a clear...
Wow. That... that was just a Pope slaughter. Holy cow. That was kind of cool. And we could just keep doing that. If we don't get a Pope that we like. Actually, what happens? Do we do a papal election right away? Oh. Doesn't really matter, I guess.
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us.
Kind of ironic that you're calling on God when you just killed the Pope. But, you know, that's fine. Yeah, so yeah, we can just kill the Pope until we get a Pope that we want. So, I think that's going to be our strategy. We don't really want a French Pope. We kind of want some other Popes. Especially a Britannia or a Lordian Pope would be very nice. Because then, I've never had a Pope of my own faction, as I said. And I'm going to rename Rome here just because I feel like it. I'm going to name it Pope Town. Because why not? Right? That's an appropriate name for Rome, is Pope Town. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing. I might rename random cities here and there. I don't know. But generally speaking, I'm not going to really rename the cities. Unless there's a city that I really can't pronounce the name of. Maybe I should just rename Bologna to Poop or Sausage Meat or something. I don't know. Sandwich Meat Town. But I don't need to. Anyway, this has been a pretty productive episode. We took Rome, killed the Pope twice, maybe even thrice, I don't remember. And we took Byzantine settlement. So join us next time and hopefully we can take Constantinople as I, build some buildings here. And I guess I'm not really sure what we're going to do as Milan yet, but find out next time, I suppose. And Braden Lord signing out. Have a good day, and eat your vegetables even if they taste really bad.